is KION News Channel 546 at 6.
Our top story tonight, Santa Cruz County is making their plans to vaccinate the homeless. Thanks for joining us on KION News at 6. I'm Aaron Groff. Starting today, this vulnerable group is one of many now eligible for the vaccine. First, people 16 to 64 with medical conditions considered the highest risk of dying from COVID-19. To name a few, people with cancer, chronic kidney disease, heart conditions, severe obesity, and type 2 diabetes. Also eligible, people with developmental or severe disabilities, those who work in public transport and logistics, and people who live in or work in congregate settings like detention facilities and homeless shelters. KION's Jocelyn Ortega reports from Santa Cruz on their effort to bring the shot to their homeless population.
County officials tell me local health organizations are already doing outreach to the homeless, letting them know when and where they can get their vaccines. Homeless residents living in the San Lorenzo Park encampment were excited to hear the news. The COVID-19 vaccine is now available for them.
I think that's a brilliant idea. It's where you should have really done it before, because there were so many people packed in here. Sign me up, put me in the front of the line.
These homeless residents explain the shot will reduce the risk and fear of an outbreak in their communities.
You can see that our community is very close. We do try to stay 6 feet apart, but I think it's really important for us. We don't want it to be an outbreak here, because that would just spread into all of Santa Cruz.
Local health organizations, the Homeless Persons Health Project, or HPHP, has begun outreach locally, providing vaccine education and letting people know how and where to get the shot.
We give them the facts of what's in the clinical trial, the data. We already have vaccine clinics that run every Tuesday and Thursday morning at our clinic site. And, I mean, we have appointments available even tomorrow.
Santa Cruz County Deputy Health Officer Dr. David Gillarducci tells KION there is currently a supply of about 400 vaccine doses targeted for homeless residents.
One area that's really become kind of urgent is there's this large encampment on the intersection of Highway 9 and Highway 1. And Caltrans is getting ready to do some significant road work there. We felt there was some urgency to get as many of them vaccinated as possible before they disperse elsewhere.
Both HPHP and Dr. Gillarducci say the Johnson & Johnson vaccine is ideal because the homeless is a hard-to-reach group and the vaccine is just a single shot. You don't need to track someone down a second time. Dr. Gillarducci says there could be hundreds more doses of Johnson & Johnson vaccines ordered and aimed for the homeless population. He says groups are also doing outreach to those living in shelters. In Santa Cruz, Jocelyn Ortega, KION News Channel 546.